Hey everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I'm just making a really quick video. I've been seeing a lot of conflicting issues out there for this BrickSeek and these calculators. I want to let you know that I worked for Walmart for 10 years, and for 8 of those years, I spent my time in electronics. So I have a little bit of an edge, and I know what the problem is. None of these calculators exist on what they call the modular. Their modular is their plan of the planogram of their shelf, where there's the layout of their shelf. These items are deleted modular items. They do not exist. They did resets and they've been crammed here, there, and everywhere. If you watch my video, the first store that I went to, they were not on the modular. They were not near the other calculators. They were actually in electronics underneath the counter. They were locked up, or these were sitting behind the counter on the floor. They had them tucked back in a little cubby hole. The second store that I went to, there was no home for these calculators on the modular. They were actually on the riser. The riser is the top shelf where they put their overstock. These are all words that you're probably like, what the hell does all this mean? It's not important. If you just listen to me, you might have some luck when you go out and you look for this stuff. If you look at my video, you'll see I went in, I looked up, and on the riser shelf, there were 4 of the pink calculators. I grabbed them and put them in my cart. There were 2 blue ones that were missing. There's something called shrink, and these are a high shrink item. These items get stolen, but they're not stealing 5 or 6 of them. If your store is not what they call a high shrink store, if your store is not in an area where there's a lot of theft, they're there. I'm sorry. They're just there somewhere. Either they're in electronics or they're up on a riser. You know, they're somewhere. The key to getting these items is to put your head on a swivel, look up, check your risers, go back to electronics, don't just ask one associate. If you walk up to an associate and you're like, hey, my name is John and I'm looking for, and I'll have my phone and I'll say, I'm looking for this item. Here's the barcode. Could you please check and see where it's at in your system? And he scans it and he'll say, the guy, he scanned the blue one, he goes, well, it says they're on the sales floor. Well, if it says they're on the sales floor, then they were probably a shrink item. If he scanned it and be like, oh, they're in the back or whatever, then you can chase that dog. But if you walk up to an associate and they're like, I don't know, I guess they were stolen, turn around, walk off, find another associate, say, hey, I'm looking for this item. Can you help me? Keep going until you find someone that will help you. Go to the service desk. Ask to speak to a manager. If you're hungry for these items, go and say, hey, I'm not getting much help from your people on your sales floor. This is the item I'm looking for. Be like, I know that maybe it's back in the bin location. It could be in the bin. I believe these come in case lots of 3. There's 3 calculators per case. So if it says they have 6, they've got 2 cases and they're somewhere. Most likely they're in electronics, locked up because people steal them, or they're in their security cage in the back because people steal them, or they're in the bin location because they have no home on the modular. They have no home on the new setting, on the new setup where they redo the aisle, put the new product in, the old product goes out, and it just has no home. A lot of these stores have done inventory since these were marked down last year, I think in November, September, October, something like that. All of these Walmart stores, just about all of them, have done inventory because most Walmart stores do their inventory in the fall. So if they've done an inventory in these stores, they're there. Ask them, when's the last time did you do your inventory? Did you do a fall inventory? Because if so, they were inventoried back then, because I was following these calculators back then, and what was happening is that the stores that said they had 5 or 6 of them, and they were shrink items, like up in St. Louis and some of the badder parts of town, they went to 0. They were inventoried out and they went to 0 when all the stores were doing their inventory up there. There's my wife. Say hi, Megan. Anyway, so they could be shrunk out, but I know people that have went to 10 stores, and they said they found nothing. And it's because they're looking on the shelf where the black TI-84 and the black TI-83 calculators are, and they're not there. They don't have a home. They're not going to carry these anymore. I don't think they're going to carry the colored ones anymore. They just don't sell as well as the black ones. And you have to have twice or three times as much shelf space. You got to realize that all the shelf space in that store is very important. It's worth a ton of money. So like they're not going to take that shelf space, and they're not going to offer the three of the same products in that same space. They're just not going to do it. I mean, that's Walmart. So what you need to do is you need to get up early. You need to go in, and this is the question that you ask. Hi, my name's so-and-so. Who is the department manager of stationery? And they'll say, Associate so-and-so. Are they here today? Can I talk to them? And if they're here and you can talk to them, then you talk to the stationery department manager. And when they tell you they're not there, then you can go home and lay your head down on your pillow, and you can know that most likely that item is not there. But if you're talking to Jim Bob, who is just working there because he's made a couple bad life choices, you're probably not, you're not going to get good information from him. You need to speak to a daytime employee. They're long-term employees. They're normally employees that are the highest paid. They're normally the people that have been there the longest. They're in positions of management, or just go to a manager. So there's been a lot of conflicting issues out there about these calculators, and I utilized the tactics, and I found 9 of them. And if I'd have been quicker, I would have got 14 of them, and that would have been another $1,000. How sweet would that have been? Or another $500. Sorry, not profit, but another $500 in sales. So it's really important that if you have any questions, shoot me an email at my email address below. Let me know if you have any questions. I've had a few people contact me through Instagram. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to hit you guys back. I'm going to message you back. I have like 8,000 different places to check messages. I have my main email. I have my Gmail. I have messages on Facebook. I have messages on my business page. And I have messages on Instagram. So sometimes I'm not really good. I like to funnel all of my messages to my email, because that's the one that I check all the time. So if you need to get a hold of me, message me through either my personal Facebook page, if you're friends with me, or message me through Gmail, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. So I want to thank you guys for subscribing to me. I've got 2,000 subs. I made one guy over $1,000 just because he subscribed to me, just because he listened to my videos, because he rang my bell, because he got my notifications. He was able to run out, and he was able to make $1,000. Now, how cool is that? I don't require anything. I just like you guys to watch my videos. I appreciate the friendship, and I'm the Switzerland of the reselling community. I stay neutral. I don't care about the squabbles and the skirmishes. I'm just here for my viewers. I don't care what other content creators are doing. I really don't care about the other content creators. They can do their thing, and the only people I care about are you, my viewers. You are my lifeblood. You mean everything to me. So be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions about these calculators, message me. And if you found calculators, please, 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 please shoot me an email, because I want to do a video, and I want to put all of these messages in. I'll keep your information private. I'll black out the information, but I want to do a video and just see how much money that I was able to make people. If you found calculators from one of my videos, please comment below. I'd like to see how much money. I know that I made one guy $1,000, and I know that I've talked to 4 or 5 other people that found multiples. You're talking between 5 and 10 calculators. So that's just amazing. You know, that's what I'm here for. I want to help you guys be successful. And then in turn, if you guys find something cool, message it in my Gmail account. Let me know about it. Let me know about it. And if you want it to stay private, I won't say a word. If you find a bolo, message me. Give me a bolo. I'll take them, and we'll share bolos back and forth, and we'll do the best we can. So I'm getting out of here. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you're not already signed up, hit the link below. Sign up for my auction video, or my auction live auction service that I'm going to be doing. It's awesome. I'm going to have some really cool items. Right now I've got 3 lots of comic books. I've got some Coach purses. I've got a really super nice big fat huge jewelry jar. I've got like a vintage stop sign, really cool stop sign. I've got a guy coming on board. You're going to be seeing a live video for me and him real soon so I can introduce him to the community. His name's Jeff Sin, and he's going to be auctioneering with me. I'm going to sell some of my product. He's going to sell some of his product. We're going to work together as a team and try to bring some really awesome stuff to YouTube. We're going to do things that nobody else is doing. So I've got ideas. I'm at 2,000 subs right now, and I'm looking to grow. So let's go. You guys have a good day. Good night. God bless. Keep on digging. Keep on picking.
I like everything about you.